has a good win rate and then a good risk to reward. Stick to it. Because I've found out the reason why most of you guys blow accounts. Only you're trading type 1, type 2, and type 3. Ah, and then let's say now, only you're trading type 1, type 2, and then type 3. And then let's say now, on your watch list, you have like 20 pairs. Only you're trading type 1, type 2, and type 3. And then you found 5 entries. Only you. Hope everyone is getting me. Only you found 5 entries. And then since you're trading type 1, type 2, and type 3 now, you've placed order for the 5 entries because you're trading all the models. Imagine now all of them hit stop loss because this stuff we're doing is not 100% sure that it will hit TP. We're just following some certain rules. Are you getting me? So let's say all of those trades hit TP stop loss now. You know that you'll be very down on your accounts. You'll be very down on your accounts. So it's not good you guys trading all the entry models at the same time. If you're trading type 1, just stick to that type 1. If you're not seeing type 1, don't trade that day. Except you go and scan through all the pairs and then you make sure that you're looking for only type 1 entry. And then that stuff now will make you to like take less trades and then quality trades. Hope you guys are getting me. That stuff now will make you take less trades and then quality trades. So I'm just telling you guys how I did that stuff because most people were like asking me, how did you do it? How did you do it? Okay, so let me just show you guys what I did now to flip that $20 to $400. So what I did was that I was like, I'm just going to risk this $20 now on 4 good trades. Are you guys getting me? So I'll be risking $5 per trade. Hope everyone is getting me. So I said I'll be risking $5 per trade. Is everyone getting me?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
That's right.
So I was like, I'll be risking $5 per trade. So what I did was that if you guys could remember, there was the first trade that I took was TROX. That trade I posted it on that free channel. Yeah. That trade was 11 risk to reward trade. So I took that one and then I risked $5 on that trade. And then the trade hit TP. So now imagine now 11 risk to reward multiplied by 5. What was the profit? $55, right? So I made $55 from that trade. Then the second trade I took was H bar. Yeah, the H bar, the first entry was 10 RR. The second entry was 11 RR. So I took the first entry. It gave me 10 RR, and then I found a continuation which was also posted on that general, and then it didn't hit TP. So let's say both of them now. And then mind you, those trades I took was only one entry model. And then that's the entry model I'm going to explain to you guys now after now. So you guys should just be attentive. So those trades I took was only one entry model. If you guys can go and just go and check out, it was only one entry, one particular entry model. So now that H bar, both the first and second entry, both of them hit TP. That's I made 20 RR from both the first and second entry. So now multiply that 5 now by 20 is how many dollars? She's $100 now. So how much so far? 155, right? So now I made 155 from what? $20. So what I did next was that I didn't risk $5 again. I had to be risking $10. And then I knew I hit losses though, but there were other minor risks to reward. I was doing like 1:5, 1:4, one. So from there now, I had to like flip that account now from that 20 now to that 400. Hope you guys understood now. So that's just how I did that stuff. So I just discovered along the line because I have two separate accounts. I just discovered along the line. It's not by you trading type 1, type 2, and type 3 at the same time. No, it will affect you. It's better for you to stick to one. And then when you're entering on your chart, you know what you're looking for. Hope you guys are getting me. Instead of you're being confused because only you're looking for 3 entry models. You're looking for type 1, type 2, and type 3, which will affect you a whole lot because it will make you to take less quality trades, and then it will make you to like take more trades, which might hit stop losses. I'm not saying you not hit stop loss, so like this period, me I've seen shaggy, but I knew I fucked up this week, sha, because I will tell you guys where I fucked up. I knew I fucked up this week because normally these losses now I wouldn't have allowed it to weigh me down because I will be now. I took all my trades this week. I would have been very up because that H bar trade I posted, I saw it earlier. Even that BTC trade I posted, I hit TP. I saw it earlier. Imagine now those two trades now would have given me 15 weeks to reward just with one particular entry model. So that's just what I'm trying to say. It's not by you jumping it from one entry model to another. Just find one that works out very well. Like most of the times, let's say it has at least 70% win rate, and then work very hard on it to develop on that particular entry model. Find out why it is working here, then why it is failing here, and then stick to that particular one, no matter what. Hope you guys are getting me.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm just going to be showing you guys this particular entry model that I used to flip that account. And then I think this entry model now, it plays out most of the time. Although it will stop losses, so, but from the ones I've seen, let me say it has played out 80% of the times. Hope you guys are getting me. It has played out 80%. I mean 80% of the times from my experience. And then it also has a very good risk to reward because you guys know this trading stuff, it's a game of numbers. Are you getting me? You can lose 5 consecutive trades, and then if you hit 10 risk to reward stop TP now, how many risks to reward you're up on? You're up 5 risks to reward because of it's just a number stuff. Are you getting me? That's why me in particular I cannot stick to 1:3 because me in particular, I cannot stick to 1:3 because I know there are some times that losses will come. Those your big risk to reward that you are doing now, that's what will stand in there when the losses are coming. But hope you guys are like trying to understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's fine. So guys, just be attentive now. I just want to explain how that entry model works. So firstly, you guys know it's kind of a liquidity based stuff. So the first thing we need is what? A sweep, the change of character, and then our entry. So let me just explain how it works. So firstly, for a buy scenario, we need a former high. Hope everyone is seeing my screen now. Is everyone seeing my screen?
Yeah, we can see you.
Yes, we are seeing.
So firstly, we need a former high. And then another thing now. So let's say this is what our former high. So this stuff is mainly for continuation, mainly for trend continuation. So former high. And then next thing, we need a trend continuation now that will take out this former high. And then after it takes out the former high now, it will tap into a fair value gap. So now, after it takes out this former high, next thing we want it to do is what? Tap into a fair value gap and give us what? A change of character. So this should be what? A fair value gap. And then what next again, guys? A change of character. So now someone said a sweep. Now definitely I will show you how that sweep work in this fair value gap. You know that fair value gap are made up of let me say 3 consecutive candlesticks. Now based on your time frame though, let's say this is what our candlestick, and this one has the fair value gap. So let me just show you something. So now this should be what? A week. So like I told you guys, even a week to week sweep is what? Very, very valid. So now price now taps into this fair value gap and then sweeps this week. Now this week now, definitely it wouldn't be a low, but it should be what? A week of a candle. Are you getting me? Now price now will see this week now tapping into what a fair value gap. So in a case like this now, this is also considered what a strong low, because what it's not only your highs and then your lows that are forms of liquidity. Your fair value gaps are very like is another example of a strong form of liquidity. Take note, it's not only your highs, it's not only when market sweeps a high or a low that it creates a strong high or a strong low. If market taps into a fair value gap and gives you a good change of character, that's also a valid what entry model for you. So in this other entry model that I'm talking about, so price will first take out a former high. After price takes out a former high now, price will then do what? Come back now to tap into a fair value gap, thereby sweeping a wick and then giving us what? A change of character. So our change of character should be something like after the sweep, market make an inducement. After market completes the A-shaped inducement and then breaks the high of the A-shaped inducement, what next do we expect? We expect now market to come back now, take out this inducement and then create something like this, takes out this inducement and then head for what? These are our what? High. So definitely this should be what our entry and our stop loss just below here. Then this should be what our take profit zone. And mind you, it's not every time that price will tap into a fair value gap. But one thing you need to note about this entry model also is that price must first take out a former high. Because one thing I just discovered, most times while I see setup fail is that why is this stuff failing? Because price didn't take out a former high. Thereby that high is serving as resistance. Are you getting me? So if price breaks that high now, meaning that that high now is invalidated, that means price cannot sell from that zone again. So thereby it is what a trend continuation. But in a case study whereby this thing is just below this former high like this stuff might fail simply because now price now might tend to like this zone might be a resistance zone, like people might be selling from this zone and then price is just reacting from here and then it will invalidate. But if price breaks through this high, that means no, now these other people now they've been taken out, meaning that that's a resistance zone doesn't have any sell volume at all. Maybe you guys are getting me. Thereby now this resistance zone has been invalidated. So that's why in your sweep, check out that high that led to your sweep. That high should take out a former high for you to have what good and valid setups. Are you getting me? So that is just how this model works. And then I'm just going to show you guys the chart example now and then explain deeply for you guys so that you all can understand. Hope everyone is getting me. I'm just trying to calm down to explain to everyone. Are you guys getting me?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right. Let me show you guys the chart examples now. Like I have so many examples. Let me start from here. And mind you, this stuff mostly happens on the 45-minute time frame. Are you guys getting me? That stuff mostly happens on the 45-minute time frame, although it happens on other time frame too. But anything 45 minutes and above, it is very what valid. Are you guys getting me?
Yeah.
So this is 1,000 WEN USDT for the crypto traders. So now, like I said, now price must first take out what a former high. So you guys can see now, this was a former high. So now this high couldn't act as what a resistance zone. So price took it out. So let me label it. So this is what a former high. So hope you all can see the former high here. This one I labeled. Is everyone seeing my screen clearly?
Yeah.
Hope everyone can see Galaxy, Yusuf, and then this other Yusuf. Are you guys
Yes,
seeing
I
my screen
can.
clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So Like I said, price must first take out a former high. So you guys can see this former high. Price took it out clearly, and then price will do what? Most times, but not every time. But what is very important is that price must take out a former high, then give you what? A good sweep of liquidity, a change of character, and then you enter on your engagement, and then you target the external range. So the first thing here is that price took out this former high, and then we all can see price came back now to tap into this fair value gap. So where is the fair value gap? Here. You all can see the fair value gap here. So you all can see what happened. This was what? A week-to-week sweep. Like I said, you can see this tip here. So price swept that week and did what? Tapped into this fair value gap here, which is this other one. And then price did what? Price gave what? A good or valid change of character. Where is our change of character? You all can see. So after the sweep, an engagement, so the high of the engagement was broken at this zone. So we enter on the engagement and then we target what? This high here, this external high here. So definitely that's what happened here. And then you all can see how it played out perfectly. So this should be our stop loss here, and then our take profit should be what? Here. Are you guys seeing how price played out perfectly on that particular entry? And then I think there was another entry also on this pair also. Same thing. So you guys can see, I already labeled this one. This one, the formal high. Are you guys seeing? Price what? Took out a formal high. Price took out a formal high. And then price tapped into this fair value gap. And then you all can see that price now swept this week. And then tapped into this fair value gap. And then printed a change of character. And then mind you now, this high shouldn't be broken. Are you guys getting me? What we just need is that price should form a change of character. But it shouldn't take out this high. Are you guys getting me? It shouldn't take out this main high. It should just create a change of character. So you all can see what happened. Created a change of character and then came back now to take out this engagement, which was my entry, and then boom, you all can see what price did. Price delivered very well, and then you all can see price tapped into this zone and then started to react to the upside, and then this was a 13 weeks to reward, but I didn't catch this trade though. I spotted it out very late, so it was kind of painful though, because you all know how weeks to reward is very important in this game, and then this one just wasted 13 weeks to reward just like that. So you all can see the same reason for this first entry. That's also the same reason now for this was second entry. Hope you guys understand what I'm trying to show you guys. It's not that complicated, it's just what you know, but I'm just trying to modify it. Are you guys getting me?
Yes.
So let me show you guys another example. Another example was on H bar. I also missed this other one. I felt so bad when I missed this other one because this thing was very, very clear. Entry model. So you guys can see what happened. Price took out a former high first. So you guys can see this former high I marked out. And then price did what? Tapped into this fair value gap, thereby sweeping this what? Weak. And then price did what? Gave a change of character. And then as soon as it breaks the high of the engagement, we'll enter on engagement and then target what? This high. And then you guys can see what happened. As soon as price tapped into the entry, just begin to print until clear 7.5 weeks to reward. And then also on Forex pair, GPP USD, then let me tell you guys why this was very valid also. This other trade I took on GU. The same idea and then same model also. You guys can see same idea and then same model also. So you guys can see how price took out this former high. So this was a former high. Price took it out. This is on a Forex pair or GPP USD. price took out the former high and then tapped into this fair value gap, and then you all can see that this fair value gap has a minor wick here, while price swept and then gave what a value change of character. And then as soon as price breaks that high, then we enter under our engagement and then we'll target what's this external here. Are you guys seeing? So the same entry model on this GPP USD. And then I later found out why this one didn't play out, because I posted this also, and then I wasn't that surprised why it didn't play out though. Because so can someone here tell me the reason why this one didn't play out? Just check it out. Check it out and then tell me. Anyone? You're already running out of
He
time.
didn't take the former.
Thank you.
He did not take out any former high.
Yeah, thank you. So you guys can see now. So you guys see that this high that led to this sweep now didn't take out. Aribin, he took out this high. This should have been high probability. And then he should have played out. But this one, he did not take out any former high. It was just ranging and then swept and then gave a change of character. But the reason why I found out this thing didn't play out is it did not take out any former high at all. So the thing just failed, and then I learned my lesson. And then USD card also. USD card. That stuff, same entry model, like same pattern. I was surprised. USDJP there we are dumping, but this particular guy, it was pumping. I think one person here caught this trade also. It's same thing. Just wait. USD card. I'm looking for the one I drew something. Here. This is it, guys. It's same thing. Just same thing. You guys can see. Price took out a former high first. So you guys can see this former high. Price took out that former high and then came back now to tap into this fair value gap. And then this fair value gap has a wick, and then price swept that wick and then gave a change of character. So like I said, we don't want price to break this high. If price breaks this high, then it is our normal QM arrow, and then we don't want that. Are you guys getting me? So as soon as price gives a change of character, we expect price now to later come back to take out the engagement and then print to the upside. So you guys can see what happened. Price did, and then everything played out perfectly. You all can see. Played out very perfectly. Same entry model formed is yesterday, I did today on BTC USD. Same pattern also on BTC. You all can see price. This is the former high here. Price took out, we're already running out of time. Price took out a former high, tapped into a fair value gap, created a change of character, and then took out the engagement and then printed to the upside. It's just something over and over again. So for me now, I will rather scan through all the crypto pairs if I want to take a trade, looking for this particular entry model instead of me now taking the normal QMR, because I found out that this particular entry model now works out or plays out most of the time compared to the normal QMR we trade. And then as you all know, this one has a higher risk to reward, and then it also has what a good win rate. So the thing is just like backtest and practice, and then backtest practice, just like that over and over again. Even the other TRX trade I took them. Then I later found out that that's why this stuff played out, simply because it was in that stuff. So same thing here. So if you guys check out from this other from the left hand side, you see that this particular high that swept this week now took out a former high, and then it created a change of character, and then took out the engagement and then printed to the upside. Even that XRP trade, the other XRP trade I took the other time. Same thing there also. Hey guys, we are running out of time. We're already out of time. Same thing here. And then same thing here also. So that's just how that model works. And then I want everyone. Now let's just consistently be looking for this particular entry pattern for now. And then try to be consistent with it. And then let's just see how far we all go on our accounts. So thank you guys. That's just what I wanted to like show you guys tonight. So I don't have any other thing to say more again. So do you have any question? If you have any question or contribution, I'm all ears.
Yeah, I have one.
Okay.
What
Just
if
wait.
they're like three?
Wait, let me
What if they're
let me end this session and then we do another one again. We're already out of time.
okay?
Everyone should leave. Let me pick another one again.